Brace all yourself, eh? We're going to talk about a man who does fight. Fight, you know. He has fought all of his life for the rights of the ordinary citizens. Inspired by Butler and Quintin O'Connor, he was in the forefront of the 1970 revolution, and his dedication to the struggle against exploitation, oppression, and injustice means that whatever they raise and wherever they raise their heads, one will see or hear from Clive Nunez. Indefatigable and steadfast to his cause, Clive has served on the executive of NUJ and other trade unions, was a founder of the Workers' and Farmers' Party under CLR James and Stephen Maraj, and contested the 1966 general elections for the United Labour Front. He has campaigned tirelessly for his vision of a Caribbean free of colonial, neo-colonial, and imperial influence. He has organized and energized youth movements, credit unions, grassroots media, and with a keen sense of history, has been in the center of and personally documented all the significant political, cultural, and social movements of the last 50 years. Clive Nunez has always walked, though he never forgot to talk. Our society needs activists with Clive's courage and convictions. Whether he is at the head of a massive march or holding a one-man vigil with a placard on a pavement, he has always been prodding the conscience, of us all. Gayelle is proud and honored to be able to show appreciation in some small way for the dedication of a true Caribbean man, Clive Nunez.
Thank you very much to the Gayelle family. It is one of the few times in my life in which I had some nervousness. When I got a phone call that told me congratulations for that you were nominated and accepted to receive this beautiful and meaningful award. We know national awards, but we also know that over the years, national awards have had all sorts of criteria, and one of it was favoritism. And that is why to many people, a national award is not very, very, very meaningful to a lot of people in the society. Ever since Gayelle began this Pierrot Award, and I looked at some of the recipients, I saw that Gayelle was expressing appreciation to people who have selflessly contributed to this country's development. As was said in some of my history, there are one or two that I think deserve to be mentioned. Talking about a one-man placarding, it is always a fight against injustice, wherever it rears its head, nationally or internationally, because injustice must not be tolerated, for there is a saying that injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. One of the first placards I held in my life, the words were, "Scrap the railway and live to regret." So that what we are seeing today, I clearly saw that, and I knew who were the people that wanted to get rid of the railway. On the 28th of December, 1968, the death knoll was tolled for the railway after 92 years service. And now we are hearing of a new rapid rail. I am glad that I'm still alive and hope that it become a reality, because I worked in the railway for 10 years and my father worked for 40 years. Also, I had the cause to picket the US Embassy for 7 days. I would not go into the whole thing, but I'll say it was when Jesse Jackson was fighting the primaries for the candidacy for the Democratic Party. And in the state of Michigan, which is a predominantly white state, he won as against Dukakis, if I call his name correctly. And immediately that I saw that, I said, a bullet will be earmarked for Jesse Jackson. And I decided, 10 of us in fact, decided to picket the embassy to highlight that Jesse Jackson must not be assassinated as they did to Martin Luther King, to Malcolm X, to their own John and Robert Kennedy. But when I went up there, the other 9 did not come. That didn't daunt me, and I picketed for 7 days to put that message through, and it went internationally. I've been on the internet searching if any citizen of the world have ever picketed a US embassy for 7 days on an issue. I am very thankful for this. I really appreciate it, and it will join my archives. But I also want to say that when people say happy independence, I cannot say that. And I cannot say that because I am living, seeing, galloping before us, recolonization. And I'm talking about the EPA. And at this opportunity, I want to tell people that I heard the Prime Minister said that he's sending his foreign minister with a pen to sign. Once that is signed, the subsidies, the gas subsidies will be removed, and we, the people at the pump, will have to pay approximately $26 per gallon. Also, only patented medicine must be imported into your country. So they intend to see how best they can destroy generic medicine when you are dealing with countries like India and the Philippines. And I've chosen this opportunity to let people know that do not remain quiet. The EPA is a recolonization. No more subsidies for the farmers or anything like that. And we, therefore, must know that we must be interested in arresting this particular situation. Thank you very much.